Guys, what's up? It's Vicious here and welcome back to another video. In this week's video, we'll be talking about a rooted Android application called Polygon. Now, Polygon is nothing short of spectacular when it comes to the spoofing world. It is for sure, but it's probably triple, quadruple times better than PG Sharp. Well, for a number of reasons. Polygon is only usable on rooted applications, which means unlike PG Sharp, it's not a modded version of Pokemon Go, which doesn't make it, of course, fully safe. Of course, there's no exact 100% guaranteed way that is safe, but compared to PG Sharp, it is a safer alternative, as it doesn't it allows it tricks Android into thinking you aren't breaking the safety net, when in reality you are, of course, spoofing for Pokemon Go. Now, I will not be going over the process of how to download Polygon. If you do want a video for that, do let me know on my Discord or down below in the comment section below. Before I move on with the video, obviously, if you do enjoy these types of videos and you are excited for more videos about Polygon, do leave a subscription. It really does give me a lot of motivation to keep making videos on this. Anyway, so Polygon, obviously, a link to their Discord is down below in the description. Very impressive app, and in this video, we will be going over the features that it has. We will not be going over the we'll only be going over the farmer settings that it has, and of course I'll demonstrate it. It's a very impressive application, and I'll show you what it looks like when it is going on. But yeah, obviously if you want more videos on Polygon, I'm completely down to make them. I do have the software to make them, obviously. For iOS videos, I will actually have to get footage from someone else, as I do not use iOS devices. But for now, yeah, so Poké version 0.213.0. I don't know what version of Polygon this is, but obviously, I mean, it's the latest one, right? You know, as of making this video, it is the latest one. So let's go straight into settings, and we'll try to make this as quick as possible so that you guys can see the gameplay in action. It's, like I said, very, very impressive stuff. So this is the farmer tier. I think there's one more tier above this. I did not subscribe to that. Obviously, if you want me to showcase that, I will buy the subscription and then show you guys what it does. But for now, we'll be doing the farmer tier. Okay, so just going through some of these. So startup delay 0. These are start on boot. Proximity sensor lock, relatively technical stuff, just pretty simple, straightforward. Startup delay, obviously, is just how long after you start the application does it launch the Polygon software onto Pokemon Go. Max FPS is really nice, gives you that maximum 60 FPS, despite your phone not being able to run that usually. What Pokemon Go does is very weird. If you have a 60 hertz phone, it will actually only run at half of the possible frame rate. So unless you have a 120 or 144 hertz device, it will not run at 60 FPS. Very frustrating. I don't know why they do it. Maybe it's a software issue. Maybe your phone will overheat and they don't want to cause like safety hazards. I don't know. But that's how that works. So max FPS essentially unlocks that, which does mean, of course, that your phone might overheat. Make sure you're not keeping it in the sun, obviously, when it's running Polygon. I would not recommend that. Geofence, Geocenter, and Radius. This is your starting location for spoofing. Usually the default isn't great. I would set to like Zaragoza or New York or Japan or something like Singapore, where there are tons of Pokemon, tons of PokéStops that are lured. Zaragoza is the one that I currently spoof at. I've been there for over a month now, or just coming up to a month, sorry. And obviously you'll see the results of what I have, right? So next one we have is walk short distances. I have this disabled. I prefer jumping. Well, I guess enabling walking short distances will give you more distance walked for your buddies, for egg hatching, as well as that platinum medal that you really want. Pokemon tiers is disabled for this farmer tier, so no golden Raz, no Raz tier. Actually, I don't know if it's disabled. I don't know. It might be. I mean, I haven't used this, so I don't really care. Next, we have spin PokéStops, prioritize novice. So the 4 settings essentially is it's for item management essentially, and this allows you to never really run out of items, and then excess items will be either used or thrown away, which of course makes the bot pretty functional, right? If you run out of stuff to use, or if you have too much of that stuff, the bot's not going to run very well, as you're going to either have too many items and then not be able to catch anything, or run out of Pokeballs, and then of course you won't be able to catch anything. So spin PokéStops rather, and then spin when low on items only. These are my settings for never really going overboard and never really running short. Spin gyms, obviously really nice for that boost in items. Max Pokemon to deploy, so this is for gyms. For farmer tier, the maximum is 2. I'm assuming if you go higher than that, obviously you can set more Pokemon. So if you're trying to get that platinum medal, this is definitely the way to do it. You get that, I think 15,000 hours defended. I don't quite remember the number off the top of my head, but yeah, that's the way to do it, right? Quest settings, these are a bunch of things I've disabled because it's kind of time consuming. The bot obviously doesn't actually do it behind the scenes. It has to kind of do it like a legit player. It's like essentially Polygon is running the game for you as you, but 24/7. So you're just it doesn't like cheat everything. Behind the scenes, it kind of has to like legitimately do everything. So by having this disabled, it gives obviously more time for the bot to actually prioritize things that you want to do. Unless you want to complete quests as your priority, I would have this disabled. Or like if you want the special items, you can do it, right? Why not? But of course, this is for farmer tiers, so yeah. Items to keep. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is bag management, inventory management, whatever you want to call it. These are the settings I use. Works perfectly well. And these are the ones for the excess stuff. So heal Pokemon with exceeding potions, revive Pokemon with exceeding revives, and feed exceeding berries to gym defenders. Feed excessive berries to encounters. Okay, yeah, don't have that obviously. I'm trying to get those feed exceeding berries to gym defenders medal, right? Trying to get that to platinum for level 50. So we're doing that in the background. Catch settings, catch Pokemon, always excellent. So this is the stuff that's in PG Sharp as well. Enable expert handler, prioritize high Stardust Pokemon. And yeah, these are just a bunch of priority lists. Down here you have the different types of Pokemon. I actually enabled it for prioritized Pokemon for type medals before I had most of the type medals completed. It was very useful for that. I haven't gotten a lot of success with the prioritized Rattata and Magikarp, but of course I am in Zaragoza. It's not like it's a nest for Magikarp there, so maybe that's why it's not been working. Of course I will be testing that later on when I do realize I need that Magikarp medal. But for now, ignorance is bliss. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, there's catch unregistered Pokédex entries. Catch great GBL perfect Pokemon, all this kind of good stuff. Pretty cool if you actually play GBL or if you care. I probably won't care until like I actually need to play the game to finish that level 50. But as of now, don't care. Prioritize catching a Pokeball 30, disable catching. This is just the standard settings. These are the ones that they give you already. Once you install Polygon and get everything done, this is the settings that they come with. Next we have release Pokemon, don't release legendary. These are all standard Pokemon, standard settings rather. Don't release 7km hatch Pokemon, just standard stuff really. Don't release purified. Obviously, you don't want to be releasing stuff that you've invested some Stardust into. So if you want to enable that, go for it. Don't release great GBL, Ultra B. Like these are the ones that usually like I don't care about because I don't really play GBL at all. Don't release rated Pokemon. Very useful if you're trying to catch those or if you're trying to keep rated Pokemon. Next we have don't release Pokemon above CP 9001. This is the default setting. It's just there to if you want to catch, if you catch things over like 2000 CP and if you don't want them to be given away to the professor, then yeah, set it to 2000. Don't release Pokemon above 100 IV. This one's useful to catch those hundos. Maybe you'll catch a Shundo. Very cool stuff. Don't release Pokemon above level 40, standard. Keep Pokemon older than 24 hours. This is very important. Make sure it's 24. Make sure it's not like 500 or something, because then it's going to get rid of all your Pokemon that you may want to keep. Of course, when you're running Polygon, make sure you absolutely 100% star every single Pokemon that you want to keep, so you don't accidentally get rid of it. I know someone who's accidentally got rid of like a Shundo because they did that. Yeah, they were not happy. Anyway, next we have catch 100 IV Pokemon and don't release them. Obviously, don't have those like in the catch shiny, don't release shiny Pokemon. Obviously, do not disable these while running Polygon, and make sure you do not start Polygon with these disabled if you actually care about your Shundos. Yeah. Next we have the sniping settings. Very sad that these are not allowed for farmer. I would have wanted these to be allowed for farmer, but obviously I do not have the key currently for the higher tier because I didn't buy it, because I didn't need it really, because I don't specifically care about Shundos, you know, maybe in the future, but for now I'm completely fine. It's more impressive than PG Sharp, right? I'm very impressed with this application, yeah. So, upgrade settings, evolve Pokemon before releasing. If you're trying to get that Platinum Medal for 2,000 evolves, that's definitely the setting to enable. Pretty cool. Max Evolution Candy Cost, all these sub settings for that. Purify Pokemon before releasing. I was able to get my Platinum Medal done. Very, very good. You'll get tons of Stardust from doing this anyway, so, you know. Battle Rocket Grunt, Arlo, Cliff, Sierra, Giovanni, Balloons, Cat, Shadow, Shinies. These ones are really, really cool. Very impressive, just like PG Sharp. Even more optimized. They skip a lot of animations, so it's really, really fast. Hopefully, later on in the video, you'll be able to see some evidence of that. It's light speed. It's actually crazy. It's really nuts. Raid settings, don't have that, sadly. Egg settings, incubate eggs. This is scuffed. I don't know what this is. The unlimited incubator logic. Can someone actually tell me what this is in the comments below? Because it says lowest and highest first, right? But it's still unlimited. Okay, so so it says lowest, right? Which I interpret as it'll incubate my lowest, my 2km eggs before my 5km, and then 5km before 10km, and then 10km before the strange eggs, right? But it still does my strange eggs first. So I don't know if that's maybe like a bug, or like I'm just misinterpreting this logic, or this wording rather. So let me know down in the comments below. Use super incubators, whatever, you know. Friend settings, send gifts, open gifts, very, very useful, especially if you add like a ton of people. It's so good. Like, it doesn't actually do the animation for everything, it just sends it in the background. Even better, you never even have to look at your friends list. If someone gets a lucky friend with you, then you'll know, and it'll be fantastic. So yeah. Pokemon interaction settings, very good for just getting the buddies. This is honestly probably one of the apps, one of the things that impresses me the most about Polygon is this gift thing and interact with buddy thing. It's just so good. Like, you can get best buddies. Like, it's so fast. It's unbelievably fast. Next, we have the complete tutorial and account username. This is mainly for if you're trying to make a new account, or if you're making a mass amount of accounts to level up. This is for those account sellers, you know, we don't talk about that. And of course, they are the final settings where you can import configurations and export configurations. They have them on the official Polygon website. We don't currently have them on our Discord, but the link to the Polygon Discord will be down in the description below. Maybe at a future time we will put configurations for Polygon. We'll have to consult the Polygon team though, because we are not currently partnered, sadly. Anyway, let's start this application because I'm excited to show you guys what it can do. So let's just start Pokemon Go up, or we'll start Polygon. So starting Polygon, it's going to start Pokemon Go, and you can see what it does. So obviously, like I said, right, oh my god, I am unironically dying because my throat is just ridiculously dry. So like I said, Polygon, right, requires I think it's Smalley, I think that's the software that you have to install onto your rooted phone, or else Smalley Patcher, that's what it's called. If you don't have Smalley Patcher, obviously it's not going to work. You're going to need to root your phone, whether it be through Magisk or whatever. For my specific phone, which is the Mi Max 2 by Xiaomi, I had to download a custom OS called Lineage. So I have Lineage operating system on this phone. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. And then I had to root it after I did that. So very, very frustrating because it's just a bunch of processes where Smalley Patcher wasn't able to be downloaded on the original UI or original operating system for Xiaomi. But yeah, anyway, most devices should be able to do that without the hassle that I went through. But for me, it was very, very frustrating. And that's why it took so long for me to make a Polygon video and to be able to run Polygon. So as you can see, automatically just does everything. Like it's just kind of nuts, right? So we're gonna see it catch Pokemon, you know, and like I said, you're never gonna have to run. You're never gonna have to like touch the game. You can literally have this just run in the background for the next like 100 hours, and you can come back to extra experience, extra shinies, extra hundos, extra Stardust, and it's just completely insane. And it will get a ton of progress on all of your badges, as well as your buddies, as well as your friendship. Like, it's an insane amount. And I mean, the one thing that I would say is the most impressive about Polygon is probably just the fact that it's very easy to manage, right? There's no underlying thing that you really have to deal with. It's very user friendly, especially once you're able to get the application running. The settings are very easy to deal with. Their Discord server is very, very helpful. Like I had some whatever problems, they were able to help me solve them within 15 minutes. They gave me responses immediately, which was very nice. And the thing about Polygon is a lot of us actually use it. So if you have questions about Polygon, you can either go to their Discord or you can come to our Discord, our community Discord. Almost have 12,000 members. Actually, we do have 12,000 members. Oh no, we're just under. Okay, we're at 11,933. So we're almost there. But you know, like, it's just it's a good application. For Android, it's definitely one of the better applications for spoofing. It's a shame that I can't get to the Go Rocket thing, because yeah. One thing about running the bot though is obviously you're running a bot, right? So it's going to be doing things meticulously. So if you do have the wrong setting on and you're not paying attention, it can screw you over pretty quickly. If you have things like purify every Pokemon on catch, you might lose a lot of Stardust, especially with the amount of Shadow Pokemon that this catches. But yeah, let's go look at the results. So the FPS is kind of screwed right now also. So let's go look at the results. This is obviously my main account. Let's go to recent. So these are just the recent catches. You know, nothing too crazy. Every Shadow that's above 90%, obviously they keep it. You know, just shinies, just endless amount of shinies. 2 Shadow shinies there, very cool. I'm not running this on the best device, obviously, so it's kind of laggy, which is very unfortunate, but you know, what can you do, right? But yeah, tons and tons of shinies. Obviously, look at the Stardust, right? This is, okay, so the Darumaka event has not been going on very long. The spawns have just been nuts, and look at the amount of candy and XL candy that I have. Like, every single Pokemon, think about it, every single Pokemon that has its own, like, increased catch rate, you're going to be able to max out. That, to me, is just insane to me. It's just crazy. Like, you're going to get so many shinies, like, an insane amount of shinies. You will have to, I'm going to end up having to, like, transfer some of these shinies, unfortunately, because I won't actually have enough space to hold all these shinies. Yeah, it's a weird problem. I don't quite know what to do. But you know, okay, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the background footage. It's a shame, really. There's no Shadow, there's no grunts around, or at least not in this cluster, because usually they just fight them and it's really quick. I guess that makes it so that the editor doesn't have to blur that out though, which is nice. Anyway, yeah, I mean that's really it for the entire video. Let me know what your thoughts are down below on Polygon. And this says as a whole. Obviously I don't know anyone who's been banned. Honestly, I don't know anyone who's been banned on Android, to be honest. Maybe I just know people who are smart with spoofing, but I'm actually yet to meet someone who can give me a screenshot of their account being banned. Which is yeah, I mean, I'm not worried whatsoever, really. Okay. So when obviously when it's a bot, right? So when Polygon screws something up, it just decides, screw it, we're gonna restart everything, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It has been a very long video. My throat is incredibly dry. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, you can join as a user. I think it's youtube.com/Vicio5, because I couldn't get Vicious. Vicio5/join or something. Subscribe for more content like this. Like the video. Comment down below what you'd like to see next. Join the Discord, etc., etc. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Peace out.